What's going on, folks? So I just wanted to put out a real quick tutorial for my Baltimore people who are going to be looking this year at purchasing a home, first-time home buyers specifically, okay? So to be able to take advantage of some of the programs that's available in Baltimore City, you're going to be required to have taken a HUD-approved housing counseling class, okay? So I'm going to show you real quick where do you go so that you can find the approved HUD-approved housing counseling agencies, some with online classes, some with in-person classes that are needed to make sure that you can take advantage of some of the down payment assistance monies that are out there through the city of Baltimore. Okay, so to get where you want to get to, first thing, just go to Google. As you can see on my screen, you're going to just want to put in Baltimore City Office of Homeownership. That's the department in Baltimore City that handles the different grants and programs that are available through the city. Click on this. Screen, of course, moves a little bit slower than I'd like because we're sharing. Okay, so this is the main screen of where you're going to want to get to. Okay, there's a couple of things that are here that are useful, and we'll probably do different different videos to go through some of these things that you may want or need to know um, in the future. But for right now, we are very simply trying to make sure that we get home ownership counseling knocked out of the way. You don't want to be waiting to get into a class while you're already in the process of purchasing a home. Okay, so you'll come to this screen. You're going to go over here to the left, resources for home buyers, home ownership incentives. Okay, it's going to bring you to this page. Then you are going to go right here. They leave it right at the top for you. All incentives require home ownership counseling from a city-approved home ownership counseling agency. They're usually good for 1 year. So this is going to come up. It's going to bring up this PDF. I suggest that you save this PDF to your computer because it comes in handy in the future. Talks about some of the programs that the city has, from the employee home ownership program, the first-time home buyers incentive program. Used to be called the Community Development Block Grant Program. They changed the name on it, rebranded it a little bit. Buying into Baltimore, that's the Live Baltimore Trolley Tour. Vagrants to Value, which is a real iffy. Sometimes they got it, sometimes they don't. And then Johns Hopkins is one of the biggest contributors that I know of for Live Near Your Work, but there's a number of different that participate in that. Okay, you'll find all of that information here. So you'll want to come down, and on the second page of this PDF is going to give you the name of the agency, the location, the contact phone number, and the website address. And it looks like they have links for these places. St. Ambrose, I'm pretty familiar with. Let's see here. Yep, you can. I'm not going to do that right now, but it'll take you directly to their link. So first step, you want to be a first-time home buyer this year. If you haven't already got it completed, you want to get knocked out your housing counseling, your home ownership class through a HUD-approved housing counseling agency. Okay, this is the way to do it. Hopefully this has been helpful. Gabe Robinson, The Mortgage Spot, Next Mortgage. Hopefully in the future, when you start looking for a home, make sure that you tap in with me.